Hello and welcome to Garden Path Tarot. This is going to be their current thoughts and feelings, intentions, next actions. And we're starting off today with the Empress card. Isn't this a beautiful card? I actually love the artwork on this deck. So this is all about being in a very creative, abundant energy. I mean, look at all that gold surrounding her. So this is like glow up energy. So you may be in this glow up energy, them, but what we're going to do here, so that's the bottom of the deck. So that's what we don't see. So we're going to put that over there. This is going to be, this next card is going to be, this is your energy. So your energy is the Two of Wands. So a decision, is that the two? There's not even two on there. See, look at that. That's the Two of Wands, but there's not even two wands in there. So it almost tells me that a choice has been made, because that's usually about, the next card after the Two of Wands is the Three of Wands, which is about planning, future planning, on a decision that we've made, planning toward that decision. So this almost tells me that we're at that, like this is on the cusp of maybe that Three of Wands energy, that forward strategizing or thinking energy. So we have their current feelings, their current thoughts, and we're going to clarify all these. And then their, let's see, their current, we'll do current feelings, current thoughts. And then we'll do their intentions, next actions, overall outcome. Okay, let's do it that way. Okay, so, and I hit the camera. So we have in their current feelings, we have the Hangman. So the Hangman energy. So this is someone who is trying to gain a perspective. If you, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a person that is rising above here. There actually is like a head there. It looks like a person that is rising up, you know, into, this is moon energy. So this is our like our emotional self, like what it's like they're almost trying to get connected to their emotions and why they're feeling what they're feeling. So this is, you know, because that's coming out in the feelings placement. So I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot. And by the way, this is, if you're curious about this deck, this is the Lune de l'Universe Tarot deck. And this is Gilded Tarot. So give me two cards of clarification on this Hangman energy. We have the Strength and the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands. I was hoping to get this where we could see these better, but I don't have enough space. So the Hangman's being clarified by the Strength and the Ten of Wands, which tells me that this is hard for them to gain this perspective, to get in touch with their emotions. So whoever you're connected to is having a very hard time at this time connecting to their emotions, their emotional self, or connected to their emotions as it pertains to something that they need to heal, to help heal this connection. Okay. And maybe that's one thing you're realizing, which is possibly why you have the Two of Wands, where you're maybe thinking about yourself. Because if we look at what's hidden here, what's hidden is, in the energy, is the Empress. So this is, they're seeing you as the Empress, but you're also seeing yourself as the Empress. You're realizing, I think that you're realizing that you need to focus on yourself in this situation. So give me, the Magician is in their thoughts. So they are wanting to transform this. They are wanting to figure out how, that's what they're doing in the Hangman. It's like how to transform things, how to shift things, how can I make things go in my favor. Interesting enough, I actually have another channel. This is a new channel. Is if you'll be able to tell if you look, because this is going to be pretty much about the first reading on this channel, because I just started this up. But my other channel, Soul Conscious Tarot, I did a reading today that is, because those aren't focused on love, these are more love based, and it was talking about something very similar message. So clarifying the Magician, we have the Four of Cups. No, what's that card? And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, see, they're wanting something to go in their favor because they realize that they may have been, their apathy may have created a stalemate here, created an issue, because look, we have the Tower card. The Tower card came in their intentions I feel like they know that the Tower has fallen, but there's butterflies on this card. I don't know if you can see that, but there's butterflies. So this is, even though this Tower has fell, they're wanting to reconstruct something from the ground up. Okay, so that's their intentions. Their intentions is to do something differently than they've done in the past, especially with that Wheel of Fortune. They're wanting to change things in their favor where they were maybe apathetic before, or they really didn't. I feel like this is someone who may have realized what they had once it was gone. I think the Tower fell, and because the Tower fell, they now were like, oh crap, my Empress has left me, has left the building. The Empress has left the building, so to speak. So now what am I going to do about it? What am I going to do about this? You know, like, so they know that they need to rebuild something here. They know the Tower's fallen. They know that what you had, you and them had, has fallen down, and they have to, and they know, I do like that. I do sense this is somebody that knows that they missed out on a good thing. This is almost, can be, the Four of Cups can be regret of knowing they missed out, and that how hard this is, a burden on their emotional self. So this could be someone that is just now getting in tune with the fact that they have feelings for you, that they actually do, that you do matter to them. Maybe, you know, your presence in their life at all this time, they didn't realize what they had until till it was gone. You know, that's what I'm getting here. This is somebody who is now in your absence, or now knows that things aren't going to be the same, or that you're not going to show up for them anymore. They're starting to realize that, you know, they may have missed out on something here, is what I'm getting very strongly. So to clarify the Tower, we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, see, this ending was very painful in the Emperor. This ending was very painful, I think, for both of you. I think both of you, I almost feel like, especially with the Emperor coming out, there might have been a little bit of a power struggle dynamic here. There might have been, you know, that both people weren't willing to cooperate and bend. You know, in the situation, both people were wanting their way. That happens a lot in connections where everybody wants to be in charge and nobody works together to actually come to a common ground solution, and compromise. This is what it's really yelling at me, is there wasn't compromise in this situation. And both people are losing in a sense because of it. But I feel like you, my collective, are doing better than this person is, because I feel like you're the one that had decided, I've had enough of this, I'm going to find something else. The Two of Wands here that said, I feel like, you know, this was a decision that was already made, to take your energy elsewhere. And so this person is feeling that aftermath. So then we have their next actions is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Clarify this Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is, you know, this is talking about someone who wants to take things slow and steady, that wants to build, but it is, Pentacles is always the best energy. If you want energy, you want Pentacles energy, because it is someone that wants to do the work in a sense, but they want to do it very slow. They want to take things very slow. They want to take it at a pace that they're comfortable with. Let me put it that way. So clarifying this Page of Pentacles, the Devil and the Injustice. Okay, so this is their next action. So their next actions is, interesting enough, I feel like their next actions is to is to temper and bring justice to their bad behavior. Okay, so it's like somebody, I kind of like this because it's almost like it's somebody that once they realize that they missed out on a good thing, they realized, that they lost something really wonderful and terrific in you. And so this is someone who is trying to gather the strength together, trying to, you know, look inside, look at their feelings and realize, they're looking at their feelings and dealing with their feelings and emotions and trying to come to acceptance of realizing, one, that you're gone, two, that you matter to them, that they don't want you to get away. So now they have to temper, they have to, they know that they need to bring justice to you, and they know, I kind of like, because this is, like I said, I kind of like this because it's almost like they're obsessed about bringing justice, but they're wanting to do it in a fair and steady way. Like they're wanting to bring this justice and they're obsessed about doing it to make this right. So this is somebody, that's what this energy is, their next actions is I want to make this right. I want to make this right with the collective. So it's really good energy. I really do like that a lot. And I like that we have, so here we have the final outcome. Okay, so the final outcome is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups can be a very dreamy energy, but it can also talk about confusion. It can talk about choices. So we'll definitely have to clarify that and see to get more clarification on what that Seven of Cups actually represents in context to this reading and this connection. The Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So this tells me, because this is the final outcome, this is the outcome. So this is saying that there is the opportunity, because this is clarifying the Seven of Cups, that there is an opportunity for a new beginning in the situation, but you both have options and choices to make. You both have to choose it, okay? Because you both have other options available to choose from. And this is not going to be easy because there is some confusion. Because with the Nine of Wands here, there's confusion that is making this difficult, which is making, because the Nine of Wands is somebody who is working really hard, like putting a lot of effort, toiling really hard, like wanting to persevere, wanting to make this work, but it's difficult. It's not easy. It's not coming easy to them. It's why they're wounded. They're exhausted. They're tired because it's taking a lot out of them to do something. So to have this new beginning, it's saying that it is possible, but it's going to be hard work. It's not going to be easy and effortless on both of your parts. And the fact that, there is some confusion here that needs to be clarified, or needs to be brought to the surface. Something needs to be cleared up. The confusion between, I think, again, it's that cooperation of getting on the same page. I think because I really feel like these are two people that aren't on the same page, and that's what caused the problem in the first place. So that, like I said, it was almost, I feel like there was this power struggle, and so through that power struggle, you and them have, that's caused the disconnect. So you can't, when you're trying to have a relationship, it's very hard to have both people trying to be in charge, or both people wanting their way, wanting their own way, and nobody's giving, nobody's wanting to work together and collaborate and cooperate. And so that's like the heart of the message here, is saying that, yes, this is possible. Yes, this new beginning is possible. And whether you're here as this is your reading as the viewer, or you're a cross watcher, because it can, whatever, the roles can be reversed, take it as it resonates, but whichever side of the coin you feel you're on. But it really is, saying that it's not going to be an easy road for you and this person to get back together. But it does tell me that this person, if if you are the collective watching this, the person you're connected to is realizing that you matter to them and is wanting to do the hard work. They are wanting to persevere and put in the hard work. But it's up to you, because what do we have? Your energy is the Two of Wands. That's a choice. That's, picking a path. And again, because we have the outcome being the Seven of Cups, you have options. And you have options, and you're right now in this energy of focusing on yourself, which means that this person's going to have to work even harder to have this new beginning with you, because you've already kind of moved on, from the situation. You're looking elsewhere. You're planning your future without them, and so they've got to overcome that obstacle. They've got to they've got to come in and clarify their intentions. They've got to show you that they can work with you, and it's not going to be easy for them to get over, or to win you over, because your mind is made up to almost go in a new direction. And so that's going to be a challenge for this person. So even though the new beginning's on the table here, it looks like you, my collective, may not take them up on this offer. Let's go ahead and get clarification on this Two of Wands, your choice. What Two of Wands? Where's my collective heading? Where's the collective heading? Magician, you've got your own things you're manifesting here. Yeah, you're in this glow up energy. You got things that you've been working on in the interim while this person's been doing whatever, when they weren't giving you any the time of day. You started building for yourself. You focused on yourself. You put things in on yourself, and you're building something for yourself, and you know it. And now you may not have the time for this person. Yeah, you're going towards something. You're definitely collective. You're going towards something. You're like, I ain't got time for love. I ain't got time for this nonsense. I'm moving forward, you're either with me or you're not, but I'm moving forward. I'm moving in this direction. You're like, this is where I'm headed. You've got to catch up. You've got to, and if this person's coming in slow, you may outrun them. They may not catch up, because they need to get on it's telling me, it's like, you got to get on my page. Again, it's that control, like butting heads of both people wanting control. Somebody's got to give, but it does look like this person is willing to collaborate, but you're, my collective, you're not in an energy to collaborate. You're focused on yourself, focused on your own goals, focused on your wins, what you can control, what you can manifest, what you can do to build your own success, to glow up. And this person, you're not even concerned about this person, is what I'm getting. You've got your back turned toward them. You're moving on. And so, yeah, there is going to be a challenge around bringing this together, because their next actions is wanting to start something up, but they're doing it at such a slow pace that you're like, I ain't got time for this. That's what's coming through. I ain't got time for this, so that's the energy they may be met with. They're going to have a big hill to climb, a lot of hard work that they're going to have to put in to convince you that they are worth you investing any of your time into at this point. Because you're like, I've given you lots of time and energy, and when you had my time and energy, you took it for granted. And so now I need to do something for myself. We tried this and it didn't work. Now you're moving on. And so this person is like, but wait. And you're like, no, no, not today. You had your chance. and it's unfortunate. I mean, this happens all the time, but it's unfortunate that people don't wake up to what they have until it's gone. But that's essentially what's happened here. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up by pulling some hidden truth oracles. What would this person like to say to you right now if they could? What would this person like to say to you right now if they could? I don't react when people mention you. I think they try not to, because they're still struggling with admitting that they have feelings. So we saw that with the Hangman. You and I were too young. Yeah, I think that you guys were both wanting different things. That's just usually when I see that, it's saying you weren't on the same page. You wanted different things. You weren't on the same page. you speak to me through music. There might be a connection here, of course. Um, I feel like this is somebody that is now, since you're gone, every song is reminding them of you. Every time they turn on the radio, every music they listen to, they're finding you in the lyrics, or your situation. It's bringing up emotions in this person. They're actually really feeling strongly about you and the connection. And that's usually what happens whenever we pull our energy away from somebody. They feel it. They feel the absence of us at times, especially if it's somebody that did care about us and didn't realize, like, that took us for granted. They took the connection for granted, thought you would always be there, thought that they could just do whatever they wanted. They didn't have to put in the effort into the connection. And that's usually how people lose people, and then they end up in regret because they didn't take action. They didn't work on the connection when the person was there and they had the chance. They just took the situation, the person, the connection for granted. And that happens way often, more than not. So that's what I have for you guys. I wish you the very best. Much. I love you so much. I hope you'll hit like on that and subscribe to the channel, new channel. So all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, all that stuff will help. I hope this really resonated with you, and I hope you have a wonderful, glorious day today. And this is timeless, by the way, if you're curious.